Shaban, I've seen Felix, I've seen Tesiga, Gerard, I've seen Shekaman. All right, this man is so consistent with us. I've seen Ronaldo, I've seen Rich Mo. All right, Rich Mo, you are most welcome. Thank you for attending. I've seen Rio Mane, DST. All right, I've seen Kata, I've seen Moses Tambo, I've seen Ma, I've seen Leila Said, I've seen Kenneth, I've seen Kenny, I've seen Kate, I've seen Gracie, I've seen iPhone, I've seen Idrissa Ahmad. Thank you for attending. I know what you are doing. It's not just a waste of time. It is going to pay in the just a near future. I've seen Gloria, I've seen Franks, I've seen Franks, I've seen Efsa, I've seen Edmund. You know, some names are difficult for me to pronounce. I'm so used to Luganda names. I've seen Krosta, I've seen Charles Ongonya, I've seen Barbara, I've seen Azza. Then Anne, the another person who have joined us this very morning called Angelo. I've seen Are, I've seen Kojo. Yes, this man, if I was giving out gifts, my gift would have been taken by Kojo because this man is so consistent. I don't attend any meeting without him. Every morning, every training, every presentation we do, this man is around. I think our V5 has had, there are some people who need gifts for their being consistent. All right, I've seen Aaron, I've seen Rachel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now I've reached to big people. Now I've seen our V4 all the way. Leader Angel, she's going to be the one who is going to take us in today's new disputer orientation. But before we start, just make sure that you have someone here. Don't allow yourself to attend alone because you don't make anything like a duplication. Just check in the chat. If you don't have any friend, anyone that you are working with, anyone from your team, just call them, get your phone, call them direct. You know, when people have just started, sometimes they need to be reminded, okay? It's us who have understood the benefits of attending our morning service every single day to duplicate into them. How are you going to do them? To do it, it is very simple. Just go to them, call them, text them so that they can not miss. Okay, sometimes they may pretend that they have not seen the Zoom link. Just copy the link, paste it directly to their inboxes. Okay, so that's how we should handle some people until they grow and they reach a time of pushing themselves. All right, so I believe our leader is very much ready, and he's not an ordinary lady. She has proved that success is possible to everyone. Even ladies can do it. Okay, she's not a V1, she's not a V2, she's not a V3. She's a V4, very soon becoming a V5. So at this particular time, allow me to introduce our own leader, Madam Doris Angel. You are most welcome. The floor is yours. People are very ready. So if you are ready before she starts, if you are ready, just raise up the hand. You can send a thumbs up to show her that you are much ready. All right. Me, I'm ready, madam.
Thank you so much, my leader, leader Mubiru Spirito. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate this welcome opening. Thank you. I'm Doris Angel. I hope we are all doing great. I hope we all slept well. Okay. Am I loud and clear? I hope we are all doing great. So we are starting now. If you haven't shared the link, kindly share the link. Please kindly share the link to your groups, to the Royalq group chat, so that our people can join as well. Okay. All right. So whilst presenting, if you have any question, if you have any issue, just type it. Okay, just type it in the chat, and after the presentation we are going to attend to it. All right. So kindly allow me to share my screen. I'm going to start by sharing my screen. Please, whilst presenting, if I'm out, just alert me on WhatsApp. Okay, sometimes when presenting, you might not know you are out. So kindly let me know I'm out. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I believe we may have some new people in our midst. So this morning, our topic is all about understanding every icon on your Royalq app, how to set up our first automatic trade and end daily, and also how to set a signal uh, that is being posted on the group. Okay, how to set those things up. So we are going to cover these three things. I'm not going to go fast. I'm going to take my time and talk clearly so we can all understand. Okay. All right. So allow me introduce you to these two wonderful applications. We have the Royalq app. This is how the logo looks like. And we have the Binance application. Okay. We have the Binance application. I don't know why my okay. This is the Binance, this is the Royalq. Okay. So these two applications. Yes. So this is how the two applications looks like. Okay. All right. Now there is another application that we use. It's an exchanger. There's Hobby. Okay. We can also use Hobby to trade. So with Royalq, you can connect Binance, Hobby, uh, Kraken, and Indodax. Okay. I'm going to show you the Kraken. So with the Kraken, you need actually two, the trading and the main one. Okay, so we have the Kraken, like the Lite, like the Binance Lite, and the Kraken Pro for like the trading. Okay, so you'd need these two applications if you would want to use Kraken. Now the last one, which is Indodax. This is how it also looks like. Okay, so all these four applications, you can be able to link it with your Royalq and start using it. So I'm going to start by clicking the Royalq icon. Anytime you log into your Royalq, you are going to see this announcement. Okay, anytime you log in, you can either scroll it up to read it or close it. Okay, so yeah. Now, let us look at the first feature over here. This is the security feature. Okay, is a when you click on it, you are going to see how many times you have logged in a day, or you're going to also see the location where you logged in from, okay, and the device you use in logging in. So that is just for your security, okay. Perhaps you've not given your credentials to anybody, but you notice someone has logged into your account. Also, please close the door. You notice someone has entered into your account. You would love to report that to the Royalq, okay, and change your credentials. Okay, so over here we see this advert scrolling from right to left. Okay, they are actually information. If you were on any of our groups, you would have seen the user profit, okay, has now increased to 120,000. I think at first it was 110,000, if I'm not mistaken. Now it has increased. That should tell you, Royalq users all over the globe, we are moving forward. Okay, so you can click on any of the adverts and read. Now below it, you are going to see this notification bell and also some announcements. Okay, so when you click on this menu that I'm circling here, when you click on it, you can be able to read all the latest announcements since you joined the Royalq community. Okay, you're going to read all the announcement. The latest ones were about was about security questions. Okay, so Royalq is trying to um enforce the account security. Royalq has added the security questions features. Please write down the answer to the security questions. Due to security issues, Royalq customer will not further assist the reset of security questions. We are very sorry for the inconvenience and hope you understand. So yes, please take these security questions very, very seriously. We always tell you, write them down. Whatever question you selected with the answers, write them in the same format so that if you mistakenly block your account, it can be opened for you. Okay. All right, let's move to API bind. Let's move to API bind. So under the API bind, you are going to see these exchanges I mentioned about the Binance, the Huobi, the Indodax, and the Kraken. Okay, Coinbase Pro is getting out. That's why I'm not looking at that. Okay, so all these four applications, you do not need a separate Royalq for each. Okay, one Royalq account, you can connect it to all these four exchanges. I hope that is very clear. You can connect your Royalq account to your Binance, to your Huobi, to your Indodax, to your Kraken. Okay, one Royalq account to all these four applications. It will be working for you, provided you have funds or you have assets in all these exchanges. Okay. All right. So let's move to revenue details. Revenue details is simply money that you have made in your trading. Okay. Money that you've made in your trading. Now, under the revenue details, it's only records that you see, but the real money goes to your exchanger. Okay. I hope that is very, very clear. The real money goes into your exchanger. Now, Royalq also, the data we see on the Royalq app is being shown under the Singapore time, okay? And also the data that you see within 24 hours might not be real time, okay? Sometimes you be in your country, you realize that you started making money for the next day when you are not yet in the next day. So that should tell you uh it doesn't the 24 hours might not be real time, okay? All right. Now, today, total profit today. This is where you see today's profit, okay, whatever profit you've made for the day. Then the cumulative is what have been adding up, okay, what have been adding up. You see it under the cumulative. All right. Now, the history details, you see the month first, then the day, then the profit you made for that day, okay. Now, when you click on it, you are going to see the coin that gave you that profit and what time it sold for you, okay, and the fuel fee that you were being charged on that coin and the exchange that you traded it on. All these are here. Now, you can basically click on this icon and send it to whoever you want to share your results with, okay, on social media. Okay. Now, when we click on under the profit analysis, we are going to see, when you click under the profit analysis, you are going to see uh this coins. You're going to see the description of everything that I have talked about, like the profit that you have made. You are going to see them with this illustration. Okay, it's just to let you know that okay, you made a lot of profit with this coin, MDS, BTC, ST, TRX, ETC, and so on. Okay, now let's go to the, so if you are using Huobi, you will see Binance below here. Anytime you see an arrow close to something, you should know that it's a drop down arrow, meaning there are other things below it, so you need to click on the arrow to enable you see the rest of the things under it. Okay, so if you are trading with Huobi, you would love to click on Huobi, not Binance. Okay, all right, so let's move out from profit analysis to currency profit. So the currency profit, you are going to see the total revenue you made under the trading pair that you use. Okay. So this part two, we have Hobby, Coinbase, Indodash, Kraken. So which of the exchanges did you use? You have to click on that particular exchange to get to your results. Okay. I hope we are following and it's very clear up to this level. Okay. Let us read this information. If you see any I, you should know it stands for information. Okay. So they said while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Profit will directly go into your exchange balance. Okay. So this is the information. We all understand this. When you are trading, there are three different strategy modes you can use: the whole warehouse, the sub-bin mode, and the sub-bin mode real time. So Royalq is trying to inform us that if we are using the sub-bin mode, our profit will only be shown after the positions are closed, after all positions. Okay. You will see the sell all right under your news button. But when you go to your revenue details, you are not going to see any money recorded there until all the positions are closed. Okay. We know what the sub-bin mode does. It uses your profits to draw your average price closer to the current price. Okay. So later on, before it will bring you all the profits. All right. I'm not going to click on reward details and assets because there are nothing there, but I'm going to click on invite friend. Invite friend. So invite friend simply means, do you want to share your referral link with anyone, your loved ones, your family, your colleagues at work, strangers you meet in town, and so on. All you just need to do is click on the invite friend button. You click on copy recommended URL. It copies your link. You click on I know it. Then you go and post it or share it with anybody you want to share it with. Okay, I'm going to talk about the benefits of what you are going to get when you are sharing your link, or if you share your link and someone successfully activates. Okay. All right, let's move to the quantifier class. So in Royalq, we do not only earn money, okay? Whilst we are learning, we are earning, okay? So if you're on Royalq and you are not ready to learn, I'm sorry, then this business is not for you, okay? It's true we are here to make money, but you cannot make money without knowledge. Do you understand? So any Royalq member, every Royalq member should be willing or to be ready to learn, because whether you go up or down, you are going to definitely learn. Now, on the Royalq, we have the Royalq tutorials where you can see the Royalq operation. Okay. So we have the quantitative trading, we have the principal income, we have what is floating loss, we have what is a trading strategy, we have the principle of quantifying money. So we also have the Royalq robot introduction. This you can actually play it and save it, okay, for your prospects. We have the Binance API binding tutorial. We have the Hobby tutorial. I think soon they'll be removing the Coinbase Pro and add the Kraken and the Indodax. Okay. All right. Now at the top here, you're going to see the globe. The language is in English. Okay. So you can actually change it. There are few languages there. If you do not speak all these languages, no need to worry. All you need to do is look for people who speak these languages and share the opportunity with them. It's just as simple as that. Okay. All right. Now, when you click on the menu bar over there, you are going to see the home button, the quantitative advantage, and also the app download. Okay. All right. So you can see one application. We don't only use it to trade, we do not only share the opportunity alone, we also gain knowledge. Okay. Knowledge, free knowledge, because the 120 that we pay is very small to give you all these benefits. Now let's move to user guide. So user guide basically is for new members, okay? But there are some old members who do not even have a lot of knowledge of the things under the user guide. You can also take advantage of it, okay? Do not let your 120 be in vain. So under the user guide, we would see the beginner's guide. We have the Coinbase Pro API binding. That's no more, but it's still there. We have the Royalq operation setting instruction. We have the Kraken API binding tutorial. We have introducing transaction page, how to find my counselor, and so on. A lot. I think they've updated this because at first there were some things that were here that was not there, but now you can see they are there. So that should tell you that every day Royalq keeps updating the app, and that's one thing that I love about the application. Okay, there are some applications that I'm using that for like a whole year they haven't updated it. Sometimes every 6 months. So with Royalq, the updates are so frequent. Okay, that should tell you that they are improving. Okay, all right. Now let's go to the Royalq related questions and answers. So under the questions and answers, there are so many questions and answers. Okay, questions that Royalq users asked. So Royalq brought it as like the frequently asked questions. So probably your questions might be here. So they said I set a take profit of 1.3%, why the robot sells not 1.3. So you see the answer. When the market reaches 1.3%, the robot will start tracking and take profits, continue tracking and sell when the market pulls back. And the profit after the sale needs to deduct the exchange fee. So it's normally between 0.6% and 0.8. The market may rise more and the market may decrease, but it will not sell at a loss. You understand? There is this video that if you play, you will understand it. It's very, very easy to understand. It's very easy to understand.
Hi, you came across this video because you are curious how the Royalq robot can earn crypto while you sleep. In this short video, I will make a simple explanation of how the Royalq works. If you haven't registered Royalq yet, you can find the link in the description below. It's free. Or, if you need help, comment below. And we'll get back to you as soon as possible to help you set it up. To avoid any risk or loss, Royalq uses a martingale quantitative trading strategy. So you relax, and the bot is doing a job for you. Martingale's strategy was introduced by a French mathematician back in 1934. And here is how it works in crypto trading. I prepared 5 scenarios when the market is down and when the market is up. Number 1. Let's say you purchase coins worth $10. This is your point of purchase. This is your price. The bot will sell the coin once the profit reaches 1.3%. In this example, the bot purchased for you coin for $10. Now by default, the bot will activate take profit trigger when the price of the coins goes above 1.3%. Here is when the magic happens. The bot will not sell immediately at 1.3%. It will wait to see if the price goes up or down from the 1.3% position. So when the bot sees that the market is coming down, when it goes down by 0.3%, the bot will sell, and you keep a 1% profit. Just for $10, you are earning 1 cent for each hit or each transaction. And at times, the bot does it like so many times in an hour or in a few minutes. The bot will do so many transactions. So you will earn a lot of money depending on how many coins you set the robot to trade for you. So that was one of the situations. Number 2. It is also very common that when the price starts to go up, it may go up beyond 1.3%. It may go to 2%, 3%, 4%, and in this example, even 5%. What will happen in that situation? Will the bot sell all the coins at 1%? That's interesting. The answer is no. The bot will not sell it. The bot is waiting until the market goes down by 0.3% from the highest position. In this case, it reaches up to 5%. Now the market, after touching 5%, came down by 0.3%. This is when the bot will sell for a profit of 4.7%. It's that smart. This is why people love it. So you don't have to sit in front of the screen. It may go up from the highest position. It's smart.
Okay. I hope we all heard the video. I hope you listened to it. I'm going to share it on the platform later on. I hope you got it clear, right? Did you did you listen to the audio in the video? Okay. All right. So that was it. That's the explanation that I was trying to bring with this question that says, will the boat, why does I set profit on 1.3? So I hope that has clarified it. So we now understand. Now, under the user guide, you can also see the strategy description as well. Okay. We have the quantitative trading parameter setting tutorial and the martingale. I hope I'm not muted. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that is it. Now, let us move to more. Under the more, you can edit it. Okay, perhaps you do not use reward details a lot, you bring it down. When you click on the minus, it comes down. Then maybe you would love to add price alerts, and you bring assets down and maybe add a circle owner or my inviter. You click on done, okay, and save. This feature, we have it on Binance as well. So the features that you frequently use, put it on the home button. Okay. So you don't have to be scrolling through to be looking for it. It wastes time, and time is money. So you wouldn't love to waste it. All right. Now let's look at the price alert. So the price alert, you can set it up any pair that you want. Okay. You can add it up, and there are I think it's only available for Hobby and Binance. The rest of the exchanges are not yet ready. Okay. So what you do is you click with the price alert, you click on add, then you are able to add any exchange, any pairs that you want to add. Okay. You can add the BTC pair or even the Ethereum pair, so that anytime the price of the coin you are trading goes up, it alerts you. Okay, it alerts you that it's going up or it's going down. You can also do that actually on the coin that you are trading. I'm going to show you that later. So when you click on the star and you click on done, it's just added. Okay, you can add as many as you want, so they'll be giving you the alert on your the news button. Okay. All right, let's go to my inviter. So my inviter is the person who introduced you to this opportunity. Okay, you can chat with the person. So we now know that Royalq, we can use it to trade, we can share it and get rewards. We can also get more knowledge from it. We can also use it as social media. So one application is doing all these things. I think it's good. Okay. All right. So now let's move to the operation strategy. Under the operation strategy, that is where you are going to see all the coins that you are trading. Okay. If you are trading BTC pair or Ethereum pair, it has to be on all. Then you can see everything. Okay. So it's on the USDT because it's only USDT pairs that I'm trading. I'm going to trade the BTC pair and add it to it, so we see how things will move. Okay. All right. So you can see these coins here. They are all in floating loss. Okay. But you do not need to panic. You do not need to worry. With the floating loss, there are two ways you can reduce it. Okay, reduce it, not like come out of it completely, because in trading you cannot do without floating loss. Okay, floating loss is not actually a bad thing, it's a blessing in disguise. Okay, so with these coins like this, if you want, you can open margin calls, or you can do manual replenishment. Okay, there are two videos that I have. I'm going to share those videos after the Zoom meeting on all the platforms. I think I shared it with some leaders here. If they have it, they can share it on the group. I think one leader in Nigeria asked for it. I shared it to him. Okay, so let's look at the coin. Okay, So this is Matic USDT. You are using USDT to trade Matic and on a Binance exchanger. Okay. You can see it's on one shot, it's whole warehouse mode, and the position amount that was invested was $85. Okay, 85 USDT. Then the average price is always the price at which the robot bought it last, okay, or the first price it bought it at. Then the position quantity is the quantity of Matic you are holding or you have. Then the current price. The current price is the current price, okay? It's the price at which the coin is being bought or being sold, okay? Now, the current price changes, okay, but the average price do not change. When the current price changes, it has effect on the return rate, okay? When the current price goes high, the return rate comes down. When the current price goes low, the return rate goes up. Okay, so if the current price is going low, you see that the return rate will be increasing. Okay, will be increasing in negative. But when the current price is going up, the return rate will be decreasing, will be going down. Okay, so if it's already in negative and it's going down, meaning it will go down to positive. Okay, all right. Now let's look at these icons that's under. Let's look at these icons. Okay. So we have the cycle mode, which simply means whatever that you have as initiated the robot to do, it should continue to do it. Okay. Like something repetitive. So if it's buying and selling, it should continue to do that same order for you. That is what we call the cycle. Okay. You put your coins on cycle. Then the sell. If you want to sell manually, that is when you click on this button. If you are clicking on the sell button, it simply means it's not the robot that is selling it 100%. You are 50%, the robot is 50. So if you click on sell, it's your hands that clicked on the sell button. Then it prompts the robot to sell it on your behalf. Okay, that's why we call it the manual sell. And anytime the robot sells on manual sell too, it gives you a record of it. So you know that this wasn't the robot that sold it alone. I and the robot sold it together. The buy is also the manual buy. Okay. So normally people use the manual buy if they want to do manual replenishment. This simply means you are already trading a particular coin and you want to buy the dip of that coin. Okay. So let's say, for instance, the return rate is negative 23.05. Let's look at this part, the estimated part. Anytime I type a price here, you are going to see that this part will be changing. Okay. So be looking at it whilst let me circle it once so it doesn't confuse you. This one does not change because that is the right one, but this is the estimated. Okay. So let's say, for instance, I invest $50. So now my average price won't be 1,2634. It's going to be 1,1367. Now the current price is 0.97. You see, it has drawn the average price a bit closer to the current price. Okay, it's no more negative 23, it's now negative 14. Okay, some people do manual replenishment. Okay, so it draws the average price closer to the current price. If I want to type 100 now, it's going to be like this. It will be negative 10, and the estimated average price will now be 1,0868. Okay, so that is that with the manual buy. Okay, now let's look at stop margin call. Stop margin call. If you have open margin calls, you just click on stop, then it stops. It doesn't call more margins again. That is all. If you were already on cycle, you do not have enough USDT, and the robot automatically stops the margin call for you. Now you have topped up, you have enough assets. all you just do is you have to click on initiate margin call, then it continues from where it's left. Okay, now let's move to strategy mode. Under the strategy mode, you are going to see three different modes. Okay, I talked about it when we were on the revenue details. So you see the whole warehouse, the sub bin mode, real-time settlement. These three strategies, they all have the functions. Okay, their functions and when to use it. Okay, whole warehouse, you use it when you're on a one shot. Okay, one shot without any margin calls. It's good to use whole warehouse mode. Then the sub bin mode, if you have opened a lot of margin calls, it's not like you are in a haste to get the profit. You can put it on sub bin mode. When you put it on sub bin mode, what it does is it uses the profit to draw the average price closer to the current price. But later, after it has closed all the positions, it will release your profit. Okay. There will be sales, all right. It will be recorded under the news, but you will not see the money on your revenue recorded over there. Okay. The sub bin mode real time settlement, that one, any position it sells, like it gives you any sub sell, it gives you the profit. Okay. It releases the profit and the capital. Okay. All right. So that is it. Now let's move to first a preset buying price. You use this when you want to enter at a particular price. Okay, so after you have put in your settings, you just click on first preset buying price, then you type the amount. Sometimes it's advisable that even if you don't have a first preset amount, but you have an entry price, it's always good to enter the entry price at the first preset buying price. So the robot will buy it at that particular price, at the exact price. Sometimes or most times when you enter your settings and you click on start, it picks it a bit higher than the price is supposed to buy it at because of the volatility of the market. Okay, that is why. So it's advisable you click on first preset buying price. But for you to do that, you have to pause it. You don't have to start it before. Okay. All right. So let's look at the call margin trigger price. So this simply means that it should trigger, this is the trigger price that if it wants to buy another time, the current price must be this amount before it will buy. Because my margin call drop is 99%, that is why you see this small value. Okay. But the take profit is when it's greater than 1,307 when this current price is greater than 1.3076, it should sell. Okay. So the status is waiting for trigger. Okay. All right. So this part, you cannot do any settings over here. You can't write anything unless you click on trade settings. Okay. So let's click on trade settings. So trade settings over here, you can actually set it anyhow you want to set it, but make sure you're on the right track. Okay. So the whole position take profit ratio simply means the profit you want to take on the coin. Okay. The whole position take profit callback. If it wants to buy take profit, there will be some callbacks before it takes the profit. So mine is 0%. You can do your 0.001. That's also okay. Then the buying callback, if it wants to buy again, it has to be 0.1%. Okay. So the margin configuration, because I do not want it to buy for the second time, that's why I put it 99% by the 0.2 times. Okay. All right. The first buying amount is always the amount of money you invested in the coin. Okay. If you open margin calls already, you would change the first buying amount. Okay. After entering the coin and you want to open more margin calls, you just come to the margin call limit and you change it to probably 5. Okay. Then you do the settings for the margin configuration. Set it according to the capital you have. Okay. I'm going to look at a coin that we can set margin calls for it later. Okay, this one too, there are no margin calls. Okay, but let's look at the transaction record. Let me look for another coin. Okay, so let's look at the transaction record for Matic since it has a lot of transactions. So the Matic, it's always the buy it's bought at is recorded here, the exchange name, the order time, and the date. Then the position market, the status is filled, then the filled quantity, the deal amount. The deal amount is always the amount of money you invested in it. Okay. So this sold, it was bought on the same day, it was sold on the same day, but in the afternoon. Okay. So sometimes people ask, if I start trade, when will it start selling? We are not the market. One cannot tell. You can set a trade and in 5 minutes time it will deliver, in 15, in 24 hours, in 3 months, in 1 month. We are not the market. Sometimes the market changes direction, you understand? So that is why we always say don't bring the return on investment mentality over here. Okay. So you see, this coin actually delivered the same day, but in the afternoon. It gave me 3%. Okay. 3% of the $60 was 2 point something. You can do your calculation. You are going to realize that it's correct. Okay. So you'd see there is buy. All this buy means it's the robots that bought it. Okay. All this buy and sell. It's robots. It's robots. So this manual sale, I sold it myself. Okay. I realized that the price I bought it was too high and it was going down. So I sold it. I lost 45 cents. That has something to do with me, not the robots, not my upline. You understand? That's why you see manual sell over here. Manual sell, meaning I pressed on the sell button. So whatever button you press, you should be ready to take the consequences that comes with it. Okay. All right. You see, I now bought at a much lower price than the previous one. The previous one was like a bit too high for me. So I waited and entered later on. So yeah, that is it with the transaction record. For the log, I think because I'm using an iPhone, that's why you cannot see. This is the log. And the second one is the transaction. So the log will simply tell you how many times you have logged in, like how the login is like on this particular coin, okay, on your exchanger. All the records are being recorded under the log. So this price alert, okay, this is a price alert. You can turn it on or turn it off, okay. So under the market alerts, I turn on the rapid rise and fall. I turn on this, I turn on this. So anytime this coin has a high rise or a big fall, they are going to alert me. Okay. Now we also have the price alert where you can set the price that, okay, alert me when the price is 1.5 or 1 point, just set it, but you should make sure that it should not be the current price. Okay. Then we have the fluctuations alerts also here. So you can set it that if the market drops maybe 20% or 10%, they should let you know anything. You can set it up here. All right. So I'm going to turn it off. Okay. So that is it. That is it. You pause to pause. If you want to pause, if you pause it, you cannot actually, a robot cannot actually sell it. Okay. So make sure you pause at the appropriate time. Not like you see someone pause their coin, you don't know the reason, and you also go and pause your own. Okay, so you can see the market is bleeding, it's in red. So let's move out of this place and let's go to quantitative. Okay. So under the quantitative, we are going to see the search button at the top. You can search for any coin that you want to trade. Let's see if there are any signals. Mm. I'm looking for signals. Okay, there are no signals on this page as well. Okay, this is a signal. So cake. Let's say for instance, they say cake USDT one shot. Okay. So the entry price, let's first look for the coin name, cake. So it's here. I'm already trading it and I've paused it. Okay. So cake. You search for it, it comes, you click on trade settings, then you edit it. Like maybe you already have a settings already. You just edit it. Let's look at the take profit. So the take profit is 2%. Okay. So you just click on edit and you change the take profit to 2%. Okay. Then you save it. Then you click on first preset buying price. They said you should buy at 4.075. Now the current price is 4.067. It has gone up. So you wouldn't like to enter into this trade. Okay. But if it's the same price or it's lower than that, you can type the lower price that you see. Okay. You type it, you click on confirm, then you start it. It's already higher than the price they give. So I'm going to leave it. Okay. All right. Convert to USDT. Sometimes when your coin has already sold, it does not return the capital and the profit into your USDT. It still remains in the asset that it was sold on. Okay. All you need to do is come to convert to USDT. Click on all, convert. Okay. This same function is on your exchanger. You can actually do it over there as well. Okay. But when you're doing it on the Royalq, you can only redeem once. You redeeming once means that you cannot convert two different coins here, but you can do it on your exchanger, so you have nothing to worry about. Okay. All right. That is the convert. I hope that is clear. I hope you guys are following, and I hope you are taking notes as well. Okay, so we have the general and the professional. Okay, the coins that are under general and professional. If you do not see professional close to general, it means your professional edition is off. Okay, it means your professional edition is off. So you have to go to mine, then you turn it on where they've written professional edition over here. You make sure you turn this button on, and the answers to it are BCB, or make sure you select the correct answers, then you submit. Okay, so let's go back to now. You would see all the coins and the percentage they are increased, whether they are going up or coming down. Okay, so we have the BTC pairs, we have the Ethereum pairs as well. Okay, now let us go to this button is for refreshing. Okay, this button below, if you want to check your actual money here, just click on the refresh button. You are going to see it. And when you go to your exchange, this 103 must tally with the one on your exchanger. Okay, it must match with the one on your Binance. Okay, so you see 103.70 is the same over here. It must match. Okay, you click on the eye if you want to turn it off, if you don't want anybody to see. Okay, we are done over here. Now let's move to circle. So under the circle, this is circle. The other one we looked at in the coin was cycle. Okay, this is circle. So under the circle, we have all the copy traders that are on Royalq community. Okay, you can actually be a copy trader, but it has a criteria. You can't just come today and be a copy trader. Okay, there are some things you have to do to get there or to earn uh title. Okay, so yes, there are so many. You can join them, but you can join their group, find out more information before you join their site circle. Now, they are copy traders. They have their own trade settings that you need to follow. Whatever rules that are binding it, you need to adhere to those rules. You need to go by those rules. Okay, so let's look at this chart over here that will enable you to know the top 10 this chart here, the one I just circled, this one. When you click on it, you're going to see the top 10 uh, leaders or copy traders. Okay. So we have the profits list, and we have the hot list, and we have the popularity list. Okay. So you come in here, it can help you to get a copy trader and follow. When we started the business, we didn't know so many things. We were following copy traders, but there is no free lunch. You have to pay something for them. Okay. You the monies that you make, they deduct part of it. I think 1%, some 5%, depending on what the copy trader is charging. Okay. All right. So that is it with the copy trader. When you click on view, you click on apply to join, then you click on strategy for you click on this arrow, then you'll be able to join. But before you join, you have to find out how many coins can you sink to whatever. Like, you join their chat over here, then you ask them all those questions. Okay, I cannot help you with that. Okay, let's move to news. So I hope you guys have understood up to this place. So under the news, you can also see the group chat. Okay, if you want to join the group chat, you can join the group chat over here. You click on group chat, then you enter. Then the remind is always the price alert that we've set. You see all the reminders here. So other message simply means the buying and selling that happens on your robot is being recorded under other message. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pause over here and ask if there are any questions. We are going to move to the second part of the meeting. Okay, we are going to move to the second part. Have you enjoyed this session? Have you learned something? We are going to move to the second part of it. Okay. All right. So the second part of today's meeting is about we knowing how to set up our first automatic trade and how to earn daily. Okay. Now, new people join our business every day. Okay. Taking a new person through one shot sometimes can be very tiring and very challenging for the person. So we have come up with this strategy that any new person that join, it will be advisable to put the person on the automatic trade. Okay, that one you do not pay any copy trader. Okay, you just need to follow the settings. But you are going to use the BTC pair or the Ethereum pair. Okay, then later on, when they have mastered how to trade on one shot, you can now add one shot to it. I hope we all understand. I hope you agree too as well, right? So that they would not be out of position because someone joining for the first time does not is not really abreast with the market, that the market goes up and down, even though you've explained to them. You understand? At least the first day of the person joining, the person must make something. Okay. So that is why it's advisable that all the people that you brought on board, you have to let them put them on the Ethereum or the BTC pair. Okay, that one, even as low capital, it's okay. Okay, because the market cannot fall 50% within a short period of time like that for these two pairs. Okay, but with the one shot, maybe the person have only $100 and the one shot he traded only one coin. If that coin has not delivered yet, the person might spirit might be a bit down. You understand? So please, from henceforth, let us introduce our new members to this strategy. Leader Julius has already posted the videos and even the screenshots of the trade settings on all the platforms. You can also find it on his YouTube channel. But let's do one. I'm going to take you through one myself because I want to do it now. I hope you guys are following. So I'm going to share my screen again. Then I take you through it. So let's go to Binance. So I have some USDT. I just want to try with this. Okay. So I have 103. Later on, I'll be topping up to 200, okay? But you can even use the 100. Just that with the 100, you have to know the margin configuration for the 100, okay? So now we are on the Binance. All the coins that are trading, you can see all of them over here. So I now click on trade. I want to convert. So I click on convert at the top here. Sorry. I click on convert here. You can also find the convert on the, how do we call it? The Binance Lite, okay? So what am I converting? I want to convert my USDT into BTC, because for you to be able to trade BTC or Ethereum pairs, it means you must get either Ethereum or BTC depending on the pair you want to trade, okay? So I want to trade, how do we call it? So I click on maximum to convert, okay? So I'm converting now, okay? Okay, so let's go back to Royalq and see. Let's go back to Royalq. Okay, now let's go to quantitative. So I think if I refresh this, is 0. So there is now money here again. Let's go to BTC. So now it is showing on BTC. Okay. So which pair should I go in for? Which which pair? I think it would be good if I go in for Link, since Link has really dropped. What do you think, my leader, my upline leader, Julius? Or do we have some suggestions? Or I should go in for other BTC? Probably I should go in for that one. Let me see.
Okay. You can do other, you can do Link, you can also do, first wait, you can also do BNB. But just wait for BNB. Just give me 1 minute. Let me
Sure.
first check BNB.
All right.
BNB BTC. But there is no criteria. Any coin you pick, it can
It's
really
okay.
be able to do well.
Come out, like deliver or get results, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go in for Link. Okay, so I click on trade settings. I hope we are all following. I click on trade settings, then I set up the strategy. I'm going to copy and paste. Okay. Going to copy and paste. Going to copy and paste. Where is it? I think Leader Julius shared it again. Okay. Okay, I'm going
Go in for BNB.
I should go in for BNB, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
to be a very sweet trade for you.
Okay, I saw the settings. You reshared it again on one of the groups. Okay. So I go in for BNB. Okay, I go in for BNB. I click on trade settings 0.002. I click on. Okay. So I'm going to use this settings. Okay. So the margin call limit has to be 10. I do 10. Then the take profit ratio, that's 1.3 again. Then whole position take profit callback 0.5.
No, I have said please do
0.1. Should I do 0.01? Leader Julius, or you're not referring to me?
My leader, please continue. Use the settings as they are. Sorry, I was not.
You are okay, you were somewhere. Okay, so let's look at the margin configuration. We have to change all this. This is actually the default settings. So I'm going to use the one that comes with this. Okay. So I'm going to do, let me see. Probably I didn't start everything. %1 to the 5th call, right? To the 4th call. So I'm just doing this. You can get this video on the YouTube channel. I'm going to send it to the groups. So fifth call to the sixth call. Yeah. 222 to the seventh call. 2%, 2%, 2%. Okay. Then 8 to 9 is 3. Then 10 is 4. Okay. I hope we got it right. I hope you guys are following. It's just copy and paste. Okay. Now let's edit the multiple buying ratio. Okay. Okay. So 14845 5.9. Okay. 148 14845. I don't have 5.599, so I'll just type 6. Okay. 6 times. Then seventh call. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 7, 8. Oh, sorry. 8, 9, 10. Okay. I hope it's correct. Yeah. So I confirm. Now let's go back and check the 0.3. The buying callback is 0.5, 0.3. Okay, that is correct. So cycle. Okay. So I'm done. I'm going to save this settings. I think this has to be, is it 0.2 or 004? Okay, 2. All right, so I save it. Then I click, let me do 0.00178 17076. Oh no, I made a mistake. The 0 is only 1. 7073. So I've started it. Okay, it just bought. Okay, it just bought. I have to change the strategy mode. Is it sub bean mode or sub bean mode real time, my leader? Should I put it on sub bean mode real time or sub bean mode, leader Julius?
All right, you just maybe I define it again. You know, it gets back to you.
Yeah.
If you put in the sub bin mode, it means that you want to get out of this coin, right?
Yeah.
But it means that when the robot sells, it will not deliver the profit. It will use to move the average price closer to the current price.
Okay.
When you put in the sub bin mode, it means that the robot will sell real-time settlement. The robot will sell and immediately to give you your profit, especially when it comes to layer number 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 10. But these settings are catering for 20% deep from the current price.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So you can choose any of your choice.
Okay, I put
either sub bin mode or sub bin mode real time settlement.
Okay. All right. So if you do not switch it on time after 4 margin calls, you cannot switch it. Okay. So please take note. You have to switch it on time. All right. So that is it. So we are done with. So you can see now there is a new buy, Binance BNB BTC. Okay. All right. So now let us look at. I hope it's clear. Do you have any questions till here up to this point? If not, then let's look at the last. So can someone share their screen? Someone who wants to set up a trade on one shot. If you can share your screen, I'll be glad to assist you. Okay. Is okay. So yes, is someone here who wants to? I hope you guys understood when I explained about you setting up a one shot coin, right? I hope you guys understood it. And also, the margin calls. If you set up a one shot coin and you realize it's going into the deep, you can just open 5 margin calls for it. Okay. You open 5 margin calls. The first to the fourth should cover your. Yeah, I'm going to share the YouTube channel. Please wait. I'm going to share it over here. Let me actually. Please wait. Kindly wait just a minute. Okay. Okay, so I'm coming back to share my screen. I want to play this video for us to all watch.
It's all about mindset. Trading is about mindset. Respect the market. Yeah, be grateful. Be grateful for this market. Respect the market. Know that it's not your friend. Tread the market carefully. Don't be careless.
Please hold on, I'm coming. Sorry, just hold on. Kindly wait. Just yeah, I'm going to send the settings. Please wait. Please wait. I'm going to share the YouTube link. Okay. But if you're on our groups, you would see that there is one video. That one, you don't even have to go to the YouTube. That's what I'm trying to look for. Then I send it, but I'm not seeing it. But I'm going to play this video. Then I listen to all your questions. Okay. I reply all your questions. Sorry. How can I listen to questions? Okay. I hope I'm still live. So let's understand how the market work like. Okay. So please, it's just a 21 video. It's not long. So after that, I answer all your questions. Okay. But the videos, everything that we are talking about here can be found under the Crypto Ambassador. Okay. So go and subscribe, like, and turn on the notification button as I've done so that anytime there is a new video, you can watch it. So let's understand the market. Okay.
It's all about mindset. Trading is about mindset. Respect the market. Yeah, be grateful. Be grateful for this market. Respect the market. Know that it's not your friend. Tread the market.
Please wait. Let me
carefully.
mute
Don't be careless.
myself. Let me mute myself. Kindly. If I mute, will you be able to listen to the video, Leader Julius?
We were hearing that time very well.
Okay, then I'm not going to mute because probably maybe you might not hear me. I wanted to mute myself. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Only remember another thing about trading capital. Don't go and borrow money to trade. Yeah, huge amount. I want to trade with a big amount and make. Don't go in that manner. You can start small, learn, know the knowledge. Yeah, know the knowledge, get the right knowledge, and then you grow on this. It's a process. Stay in crypto 3 years, 4 years, and I'll tell you, you would have made it. Stay in crypto, and the best way for you to stay in crypto is stay in Royalq. Understand it. keep moving forward. It works like crazy. Right. Now let's go and understand the difference between BTC, ETH, and USDT market. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and share my white screen again. Okay, here we go. My whiteboard. Yeah. Okay, let me clear the screen. Okay, here we go. Many of you are comfortable using the USDT market. In Royalq, there are three markets. There is the USDT market, there is the BTC market, and then there is the ETH market. Okay. Now, if you were to go to the USDT market, you will see all the coins would be versus USDT. Example, it will be XRP versus USDT. It will be LTC versus USDT. It will be SOL, Solana versus USDT. The right-hand side will always be USDT, and this is known as the base currency. Base currency. This is the base currency. If you were to go to the BTC market, the base currency will be BTC, everything versus BTC. If you go to the ETH market, everything would be versus ETH. ETH is the base currency. You have to know this term, base currency. Okay. Well, why is this term so important? In each of this market, whichever market you are going in, your objective is to get more of the base currency. That is the objective. When I'm in the USDT market, my objective is to get more of the USDT. When I'm in the BTC market, my objective is to get more of the BTC. When I'm in the ETH market, my objective is to get more of the ETH. My objective is to get more of the base currency. Now, if I'm going to go into the USDT market, I have to start with some base currency. I need to have some USDT. If I want to trade in the BTC market, I must have some BTC. If I want to trade in the ETH market, I must have some ETH. That's how it works. All right, guys. Now let's take a look at the fundamental difference between these various markets. Yeah, when you are talking about the USDT market, it's like this. Look at this. Okay, XRP versus USDT. Okay, XRP versus USDT. USDT is a stable coin. Stable coin. The name means stable coin. It is pegged to the US dollar. 1 USDT is 1 US dollar. There is a very, very, very minor variation, but we can just assume 1 USDT is 1 US dollar. So if you look at its volatility, it's flat. Okay. On the other side, the other coin, this volatility is changing. One side is volatile, the other side is flat. You understand that? Okay, so what does this mean? When the price of XRP goes down, you will use your USDT. Okay, sorry. You will use your USDT to buy some XRP first. Okay, you will use your USDT to buy some XRP first. Now, if the price of XRP were to go down, you use your USDT to buy more XRP. When the price of XRP goes up, you will sell your XRP to get more USDT, right? So USDT, remember, the volatility doesn't exist. Yeah, it's flat. So what this means is USDT is a great coin to lock in value, lock in value. Okay, it locks in the value, USDT coin. So you have to understand this. Now let me move. So now how much would you actually profit? It all depends on the volatility of this coin. Yeah, XRP. It all this side. It depends on this side, this volatility. If it's going higher and higher, you get more and more USDT. If it's going lower, then you have to spend your USDT to buy more of this coin. That's how it works. Now let us take a look at the BTC or the ETH market. Yeah, BTC market. I'm going to focus on the BTC market. Now in this scenario, XRP versus BTC, both sides are volatile. BTC is volatile. XRP is also volatile. Both sides is volatile. Okay, both sides is volatile. For you to trade in this market, you start off with some BTC. And what actually happens is when the price, you buy some XRP using your BTC, price of XRP goes down, you use your BTC and buy more XRP. Price of XRP goes down, you have a lot more XRP. Price of XRP goes up, you have a lot more BTC. So you're either having XRP or BTC regardless of how the market is moving. Here is the clincher. Here you have to understand something very, very important. BTC, ladies and gentlemen, is the dominant coin. It's dominant, correct? It's dominant. Its dominance is at 40%, about 40% right now, correct? So what actually happens is, as the price of BTC goes higher and higher, it affects all the other coins. There's only 6 coins in the BTC market, in Hobby, correct? In Royalq. Now, what actually happens is, as the price of BTC is going higher and higher over a longer period of time, the price of XRP is also going higher and higher. So whatever coin that you actually have, by going into this market, you traded both sides and you're accumulating both of these coins. As the price of BTC goes higher and higher, the price of XRP goes higher and higher, and you win long term. That's the benefit of the BTC market. You guys understand? Now, this BTC market is what we call stacking your coins. This is where you stack your coins. Now, if you are going to go to either the same concept with ETH, yeah? If you are going to go to the BTC market or the ETH market, you go long term, you go cycle. This is what you do. If you are going to go here, you go cycle, go long term. Proper setup, go long term. Let the robot accumulate and stack coins for you. Buy some BTC and set it up. Ideally, trade all 6 coins. Okay. Now, what about the USDT coin? USDT coin is a superb coin because it is a very, very volatile market compared to the BTC market. And in this market, what you do is you go one shot. Ideally, it's one shot. You use presets, you use signals, then you go into this market and then you can make a bigger profit. Over here, the profit would be smaller, but you can go long term. Over here, the profit would be bigger. You can set up a whole load of different types of strategies using one-shot presets and signals, as what will be shown by Mr. Kabanda Julius later on. Now, this is the key difference between USDT, BTC, and ETH market. And I hope this session and these lessons was useful to you. Now, how was that, guys? Did you understand? Did you guys understand? Did you get it? Did you get it? Come on, guys. Did you get it? Did you get it? Yeah? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, Mr. Kabanda, you want to share something?
Wow. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. I believe the community is enjoying. In exchanges, you talked about staking. And I loved this so much because in the exchanges we use, they usually talk about staking of the coin. But when you use your robot, depending on the knowledge you have given us today, is that you are accumulating both sides. You know, you are accumulating the coin both sides. If it comes to probability, if it was betting, you are both sides. You are winning this side and this side of the market. There's no loss. And if you are looking long term, oh my God, I see smiling faces in 2024, the first quarter of the year, as people are saying, this is the best decision I've ever made. This is the best decision I've ever made. And you see, if Royalq is giving us the ability and the power to go and build the community of people, you might decide to build a community of people who want profit now. You can go and build a community of people who want to win big time in 1 year or 24 months from now. And basically, as they keep doing it, you keep profiting at the same time. Really appreciate so much. Thank you so much. It was an amazing lesson to differentiate the two markets and to keep making money from here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Guys, my advice would be this. If you are new to this and you don't know what to do really, yeah, put your trading focus onto the BTC market. Just automate it. Just automate it, go into the BTC market and think long term. It'll work. Yeah, for the USDT side, learn the signals, learn how we trade using signals. Yeah, and that will help you to go in, make some money, and to come out. Go in, make some money, and come out. That's the USDT market. All right. I hope that was clear. Let me connect my mobile phone. Okay. Let me do this now. Okay, connect my mobile phone. Okay. And I'll be able to share with you my Royalq. Okay. Now let me just do this. Okay, just give me a few seconds.
Hello, I hope you all got it. So we all now understand why we need to trade the BTC and the Ethereum pairs. You cannot hear anything, really. Leader Julius, looks like some people. Leader Julius, did you hear all the video that I played? Oh God.
Yes, yes, yes. It was very clear.
Really? Some people said they didn't hear anything. Probably it's your phone. I'm sure it's your phone because a lot of people heard it loud and clear. I think it's your phone, but the recording will be sent on the platforms. Okay, so kindly expect the videos on all the platforms. Okay, so we now understand the USDT pairs is good, but it's good for one shot. Okay, you just trade signals, but the BTC and Ethereum pairs, they are long term. Okay, and the goal is to stack coins. Okay, to get more of BTC or get more of Ethereum. Okay, so that is the whole concept. So please, from henceforth, we are sticking to new people that we introduce to the business. We should put them on the cycle trade of BTC and Ethereum pairs. The settings are all on the YouTube channel. Okay. Now, someone prompted me that I forgot to share about the I forgot to share about the assets, the deposits, and the withdrawals. Yes, I think it's nearly escaped me. It's good to know you drew my attention. It means people are following. I love that. So I'm going to please let me just log into a different account and share that part quickly. Okay. All right. I hope you've learned something this Saturday morning. You have grabbed something and you can start your new week with it. Okay. So, for you to, I always say this part is very important, especially when we are activating new members. Okay. If the person has successfully registered with the link and downloaded the app, the first thing you let the person do is go to the arrow close to their email and first confirm the link the person used. Okay, first confirm the link. If it is the right link, you now tell the person to personalize their account, okay, by changing the nickname. The reason why I keep emphasizing on this is up till now, people still keep losing, okay, because sometimes they mistakenly use a different link. Now, to retrieve the money out of this account becomes a problem. Then those who are able to get a different money would leave it. Others too would maintain under that same account. You cannot be under someone you don't know. Do you understand? It doesn't make sense. So that is why I always say don't be in a rush to get your 30, 60, $50. Just take your time. Before the person transfer funds onto the Royalq, please confirm if the person used the appropriate link. And if you are here and you haven't personalized your account, please change your name. Okay. Do not use the Royalq name. Just change your name so that someone can be able to locate you easily. Some people still have the names that Royalq gave them, like the one that was generated by the system. Please change it. Just click on the arrow, you click on nickname, then you change it. Okay. If your nickname is already used, add some symbol to it. Okay, but I think in some cases it cannot be more than 10 characters. I don't know if all countries is like that, because sometimes when people want to change it, it's not more than 10. It's between 3 to 10 characters. Others too are able to get more than 10. I don't know how that is. So for you to know where you would expire, when you expire, it's over here. Okay, you are going to see it over here. So I'm going to expire 2023, 19th of June. That's when this account will be expiring. Okay. So if you want to renew, you can turn on the auto renewal notification. If you do not, just turn it off. Royalq will not force you to renew. Okay. So the professional edition is actually the button that you turn on if you want to trade other coins that can be found under professional editions. Those coins are very volatile. Okay, they are like risk coins. So yeah. Now the member center. Member center, that is where you would see all the ranks that we have in Royalq. Okay. From V1 to V6, we have only 6 ranks in Royalq. It's not so stressful. The first rank, for you to attain the first rank, you need to activate your bot with $120. Okay. Then the last rank, which is V6, for you to get to this rank, you need 1,500 team members. 20 must be under you and 3v5. This 3v5 can be from different lines. Okay. It's not necessarily your direct downlines. Okay. They can be indirect. Just make sure they are on different lines. Now, on all the ranks, you earn from your team, except from V6. V6, you earn from your team plus team members across the globe. Every user, like using Royalq, you earn from them. Okay. That is why this rank is very special. Okay. And we are all working hard towards getting this rank. Okay. Now let's go to assets. So under the assets, that is where you see deposit, withdrawal, and transfer. These 3 buttons, they can always be found under asset. Okay. Now, this is also a deposit and withdrawal button that you can click on to see all the deposits you've made and all the withdrawals. Now, mind you, some of the deposits, it can be, let's say, for instance, if you've transferred money from another account to your Royalq, you find it under deposits. Okay. So don't think deposit simply means someone bringing money from Binance alone. Okay. Sometimes people have multiple accounts. They transfer from those accounts to their main account before they withdraw it out. Okay. To save money, because Royalq to Royalq is free. You understand? Okay. All right. So you see all the deposits you've made and also the time you have made it. Okay. Now we have the withdrawals. Under the withdrawals, you are going to see the amount of money you withdrew, the time, the withdrawal address, and all those other details. Okay. Now let's look at something. You can see this is 202. This is another 202. Okay. The reason being that transaction fees is always $2. Okay. Even if you are withdrawing 10,000, oh my God, you are only going to be charged $2. Just try it. If you think I'm lying, try and get 10,000 on your assets and see if you are withdrawing it, you won't be charged only $2. Just try and get 10,000. It's easy to get it. Okay. It's not difficult. Don't think it's difficult. Cry. Okay. Now, look at the dates. Let's look at this. This part, I really love it because of, we have a lot of doubting Thomases in our industry. Aside that, I don't blame them. They've been scammed several times. So this time around, they make sure they open their eyes so wide. But with Royalq, you have nothing to worry about. Okay. Now look at the withdrawal time and the transaction time. The withdrawal time is when I made the withdrawals, okay? And the transaction time is when the money got into my personal wallet, okay? Now look at it. Withdrawal time 10:53, 36 seconds. I always add the seconds to it. It's very important. Transaction time 10:54, 15 seconds. If we have some mathematicians in the house, they can do the calculation and prove me wrong if it is more than a minute. Okay. It isn't. It's less than a minute. This money gets into your exchanger. Isn't it beautiful? Just tell me. It's so refreshing. It's so sweet. Okay. So those are the withdrawal details. You can see all of it. If I want to go through it, you are going to see. You can even withdraw as low as $14. Okay. Sometimes people will be like, it's only rich people who can do this your business. If I don't have plenty money, I can't withdraw now. No, you have to prove some people with, like, some people, you need evidence to prove them wrong. So sometimes you withdraw to let them know. Even $15 you can withdraw, my sister. You understand? So now someone might be wondering, how come there is a lot of money here? because I share my referral link. Do you understand? We always say, do not focus on only the trading. Sharing is caring. Don't be selfish. Don't be greedy. Share to your neighbor. You might not know you will be delivering your neighbor from financial problem. Do you understand? Share. Now, there is this thing I came across. I came across this post. I hope I shared it on my status. Let me see. I came across this post. I don't know where I can find it. Sorry. I came across this post. Yeah, this one. So the real Kiyosaki said Microsoft lays off 11,000 workers. Twitter lays off half employees. Years ago, Donald Trump and one I only experts who recommend starting a network marketing business. Why? We recommend being entrepreneurs versus employees, lifetime income versus 401k, pension and freedom versus job slavery. Now, technology is taking over our jobs one by one. Systems are being built where people who will make the money will be the entrepreneurs and those in the affiliate marketing industry than getting formal employment. Recently, my friend was just laid off. She was actually given a permanent contract. She just called me that, hey, I think I have to join this your crypto. They say if you can't beat them, you join them. I said, what is it now? I thought you've been going to work. You even have permanent contract. He said, hey, we were just there. No, they just wrote letter to us that we should stop work. No work again. Where do I start from? Me, I didn't go to school. What will I do now? Maybe I just have to join you in this your crypto business. That one, I don't think someone can just stand up and fire me. You've made plans that, okay, maybe in 2 years' time, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. You didn't make plans about your boss firing you or the company breaking down, saying collapsing and saying there is no more business. Do you understand? You didn't make plans for that. So that's why we always say money is in the people's pocket. You need to go in for it. Okay. You're not scamming anyone. You are just delivering them financially and you all make money. No one is losing. Do you understand? Okay. So yes, that is it. Now let's look at the transfer. You use this button if you want to send money to a Royalq user. Okay, this one, the transaction fees is 0. That is why you are not charged anything. But if you mistakenly post a Royalq address under withdrawal, you are not going to be charged. Okay, if mistakenly you didn't know you posted it here, you are not going to be charged. I've tried that several times. So under the withdrawal, please, this place, they said please enter address. Now they say withdrawal address. Okay, they never said referral link or house address. They said withdrawal address, USDT TRC20. Okay, so this is where you paste the address. Then minimum withdraw amount. This is where you write how much do you want to withdraw. You write it here. If everything you want to take, you click on all. Okay, then you confirm withdrawal. Okay, someone might be laughing that how can I go and post referral link at withdrawal address? It's happening in our community. I deal with a lot of people and I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I keep emphasizing on it. Now, under the history record, you are going to see team quantification, direct quantification, and so on. Because I'm on V4, that is why you see peer reward. Someone might be wondering, hey, do we have peer reward too? So aside direct and team quantification, we still have another one. Yes, if you're on V4 rank, you earn peer reward. Okay, I think V3 rank to you earn if someone is on the same V3 rank as you. Okay, you earn peer reward. So that is it. You can actually track up to 7 days records. Okay, if it's more than 7 days, you cannot get it. All right. So this money is withdrawable. Okay. Any money you see under assets, you can withdraw it. But if you are trading, kindly leave some for fuel fee. Unless you have a hot team that every minute money is flowing. That one you can withdraw, money will still come back. Okay. All right. So let's go to, we've done the API bind. Just to prove to others, I made mention that you can link one robot to all the 4 applications. You do not need separate robots. Okay. So please get that very, very clear. Now let's move to team. So team, that is where you see the people under you. Some people still don't know how to get where to see their people. You come to team, you are going to find it. Okay. So activate profit for today is 0. There is no activation yet. Then activate total profit is 20,171. These digits you are seeing, it's money actually. Okay, that's why they say profit. Now direct quantification. I have only 18 people under me that have fully activated. 4 have not yet activated. Then under the team quantification, I have 17,401 who haven't activated. Hey, they are even more than the activated. The activated is 14,808 team members, okay, that have activated. So you see under the direct referrals, all the people that are under my team, you see them, the rank they are on, the number of team members they have. The number of team members is also part of their, how do we call it, the uh, non-activated members. Okay, don't think only active members. Registration time is different from activation time if the person did not activate the same day. Okay. All right, so that is it with teams. So reward details. If you are sharing this opportunity, you should know that every day you'll be making money. Now we have the full details, we have the activation gain, we have the direct quantification, that is people directly under you. We have the team quantification, that is your team members that are trading. Okay. Now, if you have someone in your team that is higher than your rank, you do not earn from that person's team. Okay. So don't be expecting anything until you get to the same rank as the person. Okay. So yes, that is the reward details. Now let's go to circle owner. I'm not a copy trader, so you don't see any record here. Okay. Then my synchronized strategy. If you are following any copy trader, you are going to see the synchronization here. You can cancel it at any time. Then share. So sharing of the opportunity, you can find it under home where they said invite a friend. Okay, you can find it under mine too where they say share. Last time someone was asking on the platform, where can I find my link? I hope the person is here. Okay. So Royalq feedback. Do you have any problems? Do you have any uh suggestions or any opinions? Royalq is welcome to look at it and accept it if it's liable, like if it's okay. Okay. So yes, we have the latest announcement over here again, the beginner's guide, the Royalq related. So if you've noticed something, the Royalq applications has everything double double. Okay, so your blessings in Royalq will be double double. Okay, so security center. This part has to do with the security of your Royalq account. Okay, because you have to secure it. Okay, these days we have bad people all over. You might be sharing your screen, someone just saw your password, the person will log in later on. You have to make sure you turn on all these notifications so that the person cannot enter into your account. Protect your account with the Google Authenticator. That is the best. Okay. SMS verification. Anytime you want to withdraw money, if you want Royalq to send you a code to your phone number, then you need to be ready to pay 2 cents every transaction you make. Okay. Trusted device. If you click on it, you can see the devices that has been logging into your account. Okay. If it's not your device, remove it and report to the Royalq. Okay, delete account. I'll not click on that because I don't want to know what is there, because I don't want to delete my account. But if you say all these benefits, all these things, you are not okay, you are not happy, you don't like it, please just come to delete your account and go in peace. Don't leave don't come on the groups and say I'm selling my account for 1 naira, 20,000 naira or anything. We are not taking it. Just delete your account and go in peace. Okay. Face ID and PIN, you can turn it on so that anytime you want to log into your account, you do not have to enter passcodes or passwords. Okay. This actually helps you secure your account too. Sometimes when people are typing their password, they don't take their time. They type so fast and they will make a mistake. If you make this mistake several times, Royalq blocks your account because they might think someone is trying to hack into your account. Do you understand? So they block it to protect you. Now, for you to unblock it, you have to provide all these security questions and answers. If you don't have it, it's very stressful. It will take you like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get your account back because you need leaders, you need proofs that shows that truly the account is for you. So please be careful you don't fall into such. My policy settings. So these BTC settings that we set for the one I just set now, you can click on add, then edit these settings according to that BTC settings. So anytime you want to trade a different coin, you just click on choose a strategy setting. Then it brings you here. Then you select the appropriate settings you want in that particular trade. Okay. System setting, firmware version. It tells you if you have a new version or there is an update. Okay. If you see a red dot, it means your Royalq you are using it outdated. You need to update it. Then valuation method. Any currency you want, you find it here, except for euro and some few other currencies. Okay. So you just choose your appropriate one. We have Uganda shilling, we have a Nigerian naira over there. Okay. So the language too, not all languages are here, but thank God Italian is here, Spanish is here, French is here. And I think they added this language. What's the language? Um, I've forgotten the name. This Islam, their language. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So yeah, notification settings. Yeah, this one you already know my price alert is on. So the team mode to click chat cake, you can clear it if you want. If you don't have enough space, you can clear. If you have enough space, you can leave it. So about Royalq, you can follow them on any of these social handles. Log out to log out. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and take questions. Then we are done for today. Okay. I'll also make sure I share all the videos and the stuffs I said I'll be sharing. Okay. All right. Arabic. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my leader. Was looking for it. Okay. So I'm looking at the questions in the chat. Then I come to the people who raise their hands up. So they are asking any guide on how to go about the deep floating losses we are having. Currently, the market has really, really gone down. All you need is patience. If you do not have enough patience, I would say you should get a lot of funds and open more margin calls, because as the market is recovering, you'll be making money at different positions. Okay. Now there is a video that I'm going to share on the groups. Let me share it now, or I'll share it later. Okay. Because looking for it will be very stressful. So I'll share the video on how to open more margin calls. Okay. We are fortunate enough to have great and wonderful leaders who always make these videos for us. So let's make good use of them. Okay. Don't always be waiting for your upline or a team member to send you to Zoom. There are self-explanatory videos that you don't even need someone to put you through again. So leader Ma, you will get that, okay, on our pages. Can I sell manually if I see my coin in profit? Yes, you can. Yes, you can sell manually, but if you have already set it on a take profit, you can wait. Sometimes people do scalping. If they see it on maybe 1%, they sell it manually, then they re-enter at a lower price than what they entered at first. So you can do that, please. I hope today I was slow. I wasn't so fast. Those who wanted a slow session, how do we get the video you just played? Okay, on the YouTube channel, Leader Rochelle, God bless you for supporting me here. Okay. Is it possible to have a profit when you are in floating loss? Is it possible to have a profit when you are in floating loss? I don't understand. Floating loss. Yeah, you are trading a coin, you're on floating loss. Is it possible to have a profit? Yeah, it's possible if you have opened a lot of margin calls. Okay. If you've opened a lot of margin calls, and let's say it's bought at a particular position and the price went higher than the last position it bought, it will sell it for you, though you are seeing floating loss. So it's possible. Okay, how exactly can you work it out? Explain that part again, please. I didn't get that part. Which part, Moses Tamboa? I don't understand which part you are referring to. Ah, okay, you asked about, okay, I've explained it. You are the same person who asked. I explain now. That you please turn off your video so we are not distracted. Ah, okay. Please, can you repeat how to redeem the floating losses? Some of us who are new are sunk deep. We can't even do the trading again. Okay, Mr. Bright Owusu, I believe you are in my team. You are in Ghana. I'm going to send you a video of how to. You cannot actually redeem from floating losses, okay? What you can do is you can open more margin calls to reduce it, okay, but not redeem, as in, like, I don't get it. Yeah. So I'm going to send it to you. You can private message me after the meeting. During an ongoing trading strategy, can you reduce your first buying price if you want to increase margin calls? Yes, please, you can. I mentioned that let's say for instance you traded with $80, it was one shot. Now it has gone into the deep. You want to open more margin calls, but you have $50. You have to come back to trade settings and change the $80, the first buying amount from 80 to $10, okay, so that you can buy 5 different times. Okay, so yes, you can do that, leader Efosa Ogagbo. I hope those who ask the questions are here, because we haven't finished the meeting. It's not nice you leave unless it's an emergency. Okay, so what do we see before entering? Leader Newman, your question is not clear. I do not understand what you mean. Okay, please kindly rephrase your question. Please send the YouTube channel. Yeah, the YouTube channel is Crypto Ambassador. Leader Rochelle has sent it. I'll resend it again. Please, if we have some leaders here, kindly forward the YouTube channels on our groups, okay? Help us do the work, please. How much capital is required for this? You mean the BTC pair, right? You can use as low as $100, okay? There is no way, the first buying amount, it doesn't buy $10 like the USDT pairs. That is why you can actually even go in with 100 or 200. But the settings that I did was based on $200 settings. Okay. Sorry, excuse. Please, why the robot bought higher? You preset the price at 70.3, but the robots buy at, oh, I didn't even notice that. Let me look at that. I didn't notice that. The reason is the volatility I talked about. You understand? Let me see if it truly bought at that price. I doubt, but let me check. That was the volatility I was talking about. Oh, let me see. No, it's actually bought at it bought at 0.7074. Okay, it bought at 7074. It didn't buy at 17091. It didn't buy at that price. It bought at 74. I set it at 73 and it bought at 74. I think you didn't look at it well. Okay. It will not buy at the exact preset because of the how fast the market is moving. Okay. I hope that is clear, Kwesi Francis. Okay. It bought, let me share my screen for you to see what I'm saying. That is true. It bought at 74. Sorry. Look at it. I set it at 7.3, but it bought at 7.4. Okay, now it has bought again. It has bought again. I hope you've seen it. 7.4. I did it 0.017073, but it bought at 7.4. It didn't buy at 9.1. Okay. All right. Okay. So yes, I've stopped sharing, right? So where is your question? Okay, I've seen it. Okay, you are welcome. You are new in crypto. Be attending all our Zoom meetings from Monday to Sunday, then you'll be able to understand it. Okay, it's not a one day thing, it's a continuous thing. Yeah, the settings I shared was for 200. Okay, the one I used, it was for $200 settings. Leader Bash SM. I hope you got that. Please, first buying amount, is it 0.002 or 3? It's actually 0.0002. Okay, 3 zeros after the first decimal. Please, some should, okay, you've shared the YouTube already. I want to know how trade set. When I see this, I don't understand. Okay, you are new. You would need to go to our YouTube channel, Crypto Ambassador. This Zoom is actually recorded and you can see the previous ones. Okay. Okay. Humbly pardon me on BTC settings and conversions. Which conversions do you mean? The BTC settings, we are going to send it on all the platforms again. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. It was softer than how you speaking now. Okay, okay. The YouTube channel is called Crypto Ambassador. Okay, the YouTube channel is called Crypto Ambassador. So please check it out. Can you activate the robot on 2 handsets? Okay, you mean 2 devices, right? Can you activate the robot on 2? I don't understand your question. It's not clear, but if someone can answer his question. Can you activate the robot on 2 handsets? Yeah, 2 different devices. I have one phone here, I have another phone. You can activate the robot anywhere. Okay. Even the same phone, you can activate. Your question is not too clear, but you can activate the robot on like different devices. Okay. Leader Muhammad Sani Idris, if you are here, reframe your question well. Maybe I don't understand your question. Someone does. Okay, for leaders who still work full time, is it possible to have a platform where we share trade settings every second or so? Yes, leader Ted Panga. I don't know which WhatsApp group you are, but our WhatsApp group is always busy. So ask your upline. I wanna extend my sincere appreciation. Oh, to host and co-host. I'll never be employed by anyone come January with kind of oh wow, that is good. Sometimes we have to pause whatever we are doing and appreciate our leaders. Trust me, because our leaders have families, they have wives, they have like it's not easy. I always thank leader Julius and other leaders, leader OBM, Coach Mopiwa, leader Mubirito, Sperito, all those leaders, they are so great. See, last time leader Julius' wife was sick, but he was still on Zoom. He was still assisting us every day. He's on the WhatsApp group. He has thousands of messages. He makes sure he replies all. So sometimes we just have to pause everything we are doing and say thank you. If you are in Uganda, you have any gift, maybe you are a farmer, you have some tubers of yam, or you can just go and dash leader Julius and all those other leaders. Say thank you. Once in a while, you can buy airtime for them. I appreciate you, leader. Leader, this is some 20 USDT. Use it to buy porridge. It's good because sometimes we do this to motivate them. You understand? It's not easy. Thank you, leader Ronald. You have really said something. Okay. How do you choose the coin to trade against BTC pair? So those coins are not enough. They are only 6 coins, I think, on the Royalq. You can trade all at once. You heard the YouTube I played, the session we attended that last Sunday. You can trade all. Ideally, if you have money, trade all the pairs. They are all good. Okay. All right. Please share the video here before the Zoom ends. Recovering in bearish market. Okay. Then you have to wait after I finish answering all the questions. Okay. Because I have to search for it. How can I get this video on how to understand the withdrawal, deposit, and transfer? Yes, this session is recorded. It's live on YouTube. You can get it after the session, or it's even live now. I can bring it here. I think Leader Rochelle, Leader OBM has brought it here. Thank you, Leader OBM. In case you want to change the pair BTC, which is in cycle, but the market is in a bearish trend, can't change in BTC pair, which is doing well because you lost. I actually don't understand you. What are the ideal situations of pausing a one short trade? You pause to take the money if you need it urgently, or you pause to take in a lot of profit. Okay. Like one of my team members was having Wi-Fi. She had made 34%. It's still paused. She said she wants more profit. So you can do it anyhow you want it. So the two ways, you pause to take in more profit, or you pause to withdraw your funds in the asset, use it for something and bring it back. Okay. But when bringing it back, you need to be careful and enter the same quantity the robot bought for you, or else if it sells, you are going to get abnormal whatever. I mean, what do we see in a coin before we can know if it's good to enter? Okay, on the BTC pair. For this one, it's a win-win. You heard the video I played. When BTC is up, if you are trading XRP and BTC, when BTC is up, most coins follow up. So if BTC is up, Ethereum, XRP2 will be up automatically. So you'll be stacking both BTC and XRP at the same time. So you don't actually need to look at, how do we say? Oh, where is your question? I hope you understand me, Leader Newman. You understand what I mean? The trade settings for the $100, yes, we are going to send it on the group, okay? So if you're in floating loss, Leader Julius, please, we need the $100 trade settings. If you're in floating loss in 300, my leader, can we trade with it again? No. If you're already on floating loss on a coin, you invested 300, you're in floating loss. Can you use that same 300 to trade? No, but because that 300 must have reduced in assets, in value. So you cannot get it back, but you can pause it and use the money to trade another coin. But if it's not enough, you just have to wait. The market is really deep now. Just wait patiently. Okay. Instead of pausing it and getting that money, it would be best you share the opportunity to earn some $30 and you use that to do the BTC pairs. Okay. My leader, can you activate the robot on 2 phones? Yes, you can. On 2 phones. Okay. Okay, I understand your question. Like, you want to have 2 different robots, right? Yes, you can. You can activate. You can, okay. If that is the question, yes, you can. For leaders who still work full time, you've said this already. I've read this once already. You can operate your boat in different devices. Yes, you can. In case you want to change BTC pair, which is in cycle, it looks like I'm still reading the same questions. Or you people reposted it again. Yes, I mean you can trade with one robot on 2 different devices. Yes, you can. You can. Okay. Leader Mimi from Ghana. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Leader Newman, you said you don't understand. Then we are behind time. I'm going to explain to you back doors, okay? Leader Monday Namani, please unmute yourself and ask your question. I don't know if I pronounce your name well. Forgive.
Yeah, my leader, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to all the leaders in the call. Please, I traded this ETH and TRX yesterday in the pairs. So it has been buying and selling, but at a time yesterday night, I got a message that I don't have enough fund to continue the trade. And that setting is a setting of 200. And
Okay.
interior, and I have a 220 something dollars there. So I don't know what could be the problem.
Then I think the problem could be your margin configuration. Maybe you didn't set it well, or
Yes, exactly the setting you gave this morning. That is how I set it.
or your first buying amount. What is it? Is it 3 zeros or 4 zeros?
And that is what I didn't check.
You have to check it well because that really matters. Okay. Leader Julius, if you heard the question, please come in and help Leader Monday. You have to check that one. The first buying amount, it matters. Leader Julius, are you there?
So it has to be 0.002, right?
No, 0.0002.
Okay.
Okay, Leader Julius.
How can I help?
He said he used the same settings, but he's not sure of the first buying amount he used. And
the settings are default. If someone has $200, the settings are already there. They are just default settings. You just work on the margin calls.
Okay. So he said he's out of funds. So I think it has to do with the 0.002.
The settings, the first buying amount is already there. It is default. You don't need to edit it.
Change it. Okay.
Okay. No problem. I'll check what is the problem.
Okay, so look at the settings well. Probably to your margin call limits. Yeah. Or it could be from the margin configuration.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are doing a great job. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. How does one know how much you really have if one trades on other platforms like P2P, Auto Trade, etc. altogether? Wow, you're not supposed to be doing this all together, please. But you'll be able to know how much you invested in your coins on Royalq because there is transaction history. Okay. So you can be able, the transaction record will tell you how much you invested. Okay, you can be able to see. But it's not actually good to be doing auto trading and all together in one exchanger. Okay, so please just take note. But you know the Royalq, we trade on the spot trading and also the BTC and Ethereum pair. So if you are mixing it with other trades, it will be too much. Okay, don't do it like that. Get a different wallet for all those other ones. Okay. For the P2P, there it's okay because the P2P transactions are on the funding wallet. Okay, it's different from the spot wallet, so that's okay. But like the auto trade and the etc. you brought, it's not advisable. Okay, maybe you are trading on future and spot and like everywhere you are trading on one Binance. It's not advisable, please. So just put a stop to it. Okay, so I think that brings us to the end. Do we have anything to add up, leaders, please? If nothing to add up, nothing to subtract, then I think we are done for today. Doris, great. Okay, that Doris, great. Please unmute yourself and just.
Thank you very much, my leader, and to everyone in the group. Thank you all for taking our time to come and learn. It's very important, very, very important to learn. Yeah. I love you so much, my leader.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you, all my great leaders that are just like our leader said. I should appreciate all of you. Yeah, it's the right thing for us to do. I wanted to assist in answering that question a brother asked about the insufficient funds.
Okay. For the Ethereum pair.
Can you unmute him? Let me ask him question, please.
Okay. Leader Monday, are you still here? Please unmute yourself if you are still here. Leader Doris have been using that pair a lot, so she has a bit of experience. Leader Monday, please, I've asked you to unmute. Please unmute yourself.
Did you say TRX stroke ETH?
Yeah, I think he said that.
Okay, I had that same problem some time ago. The reason I really went and tried to understand, first and foremost, when you are trading in USDT, you are trading one coin USDT, you cannot trade that coin in BTC, you cannot trade that coin in ETC. So it is either of the three. So when you are trading SRP in USDT, you want to trade it in ETC, you have to pause it.
So
USDT, so you can trade it in other markets. That's number one. I noticed from this markets. And then coming back to his question is that, because the market is volatile on both sides, it's going up and going down on both sides. So probably at that time of transaction, when the robot wants to sell, probably that time the amount he bought for that coin, TXT, is it
TRX, yeah.
TRX, for that, it went down.
Okay.
If it goes down and it wants to execute, it's not up to what he has bought.
Okay.
It's exactly the same thing as when you borrow money from your account, from your
when you pause and borrow.
You pause it. If you don't pause it and it reaches the time the robot wants to execute, if he doesn't find that amount that he has bought for that coin, he will give you that
notification.
That same notification that it's insufficient. That's a let me just a moment. Sorry.
Okay.
That's two reasons of failure that I couldn't execute because there's insufficient balance in that asset. Probably that time of execution, the market went down on that TX. The market went down. TRX it went down. The asset decreased. It decreased that time. So what advice here, not to have such again, is just follow exactly what is said here, and that you should, like you said, the 0-0 is very, very important. The 0-0. So I believe this will always happen. That one you cannot control because it's the market. You cannot control when the market goes up and when the market comes down. So I believe it's something that will occur sometimes. Okay. It's not that you didn't really have fun in that trade. Just that at that particular time, I believe on the other side, that's TRX, the market went down.
I hope you got it, Leader Monday.
Yeah, my leader, I heard what she said.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you so much. We really appreciate this contribution. All right. Okay. So that brings us to the end of today's session. I really appreciate all the co-hosts. God bless you all. God bless you all, and have a wonderful Saturday. Someone said I should post something before I end the Zoom. What did he say I should post? I even forgot. Can you unmute yourself, please, and tell me what you wanted me to post? The things are too much. I've asked all to unmute. So if you are here, you can still unmute yourself and tell me what you wanted me to post.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello, are you hearing
Yeah.
me?
Yes, I can hear
Yes,
you.
I would love to, first and foremost, I want to really appreciate what you've done this morning. God will bless you.
Amen. God.
I need the YouTube channel to the settings for BTC and ETH cycle trade.
Okay.
Mute.
All right. Are you not on any of our groups?
I'm in leader Julius group, and I'm in OBM's group too.
Okay. So this is the YouTube link I've sent. Just subscribe to this link and you are going to find all the videos that we have done. Okay, all the videos. So read the topics. Then you are going to see the BTC and Ethereum pairs. Okay.
Okay, I've seen it. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Okay. Okay, you said I should share recovering in bearish. Okay. Let me get it for you. Send it to one person here.
Please send it to our group.
Okay, sure. I've sent it for you, Mr. Marvin. Now I'm going to add another one. I think there is one other one.
Yes, I'm following, and I appreciate you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to send another one. There are lots of margin calls ones. Some are even videos. So
Thanks very much.
okay. All right. You're welcome. Okay, so we are done for today. God be with you all. Have a wonderful Saturday and enjoy the rest of your day.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Leader Julius. Please, we can end the meeting now.